Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Rhodabee's Tarot. We're just going to jump right in, okay, and see what you need to know right now, guys. Thank you so much for all the likes, comments, and subscribe. So let's get it. Let's see. What do you need to know right now in the collective? What do you need to know right now? All right, so somebody is numb. We got numbing, we got feminine energy, then we got lipstick evidence, okay? Let's see. What is numbing? Somebody is in a drought and somebody is like watching you. Okay, what's this Empress in reverse? Yeah, somebody's plan didn't work, or something that somebody was committed to, it didn't work because you're a good person. They try to fight you. What is this Five of Wands? Yeah, somebody has some sort of plan, like I said, and somebody to trap you or something like that, or to keep you trapped in your mind here. Okay, but you came out of that. All right, and somebody feels numb because they're thinking about a funeral, or they're thinking about some sort of ending, something coming to an end. What's this Hierophant? Yeah, so this can be some sort of fire sign or some sort of young masculine energy who was working against you or working with some sort of group here. Okay, something that they were committed to didn't work and they're in their feelings or some shit. They're in their feelings about this. Okay, what is this Nine of Wands? So somebody could be like non-committal. Okay, and they thought they were gonna work with you, but they lost you because they were like moving slowly with you. Okay, and somebody's upset because something ended and they're watching you and they had a plan to like start some drama around you or something like that. But their little plan, or to trap you in your mind or make you feel some type of way, their little plan didn't work. Okay, so somebody's plan to trap you in your mind or to trap you didn't work, and now they're feeling some type of way about that. Okay, whether it's love or general, they're feeling some type of way about it. Yeah, something's coming back on them. This shit is coming back on them. Some sort of lie here. They may have lied. They may have said some sort of lie in reference to you. Some sort of lie is coming back up and it's going to leave somebody heartbroken. What was this lie? Some sort of lie about somebody not having shit is coming back up. And somebody thought they were going to have some sort of relationship or start over with you or something like that. Or somebody did some sort of offer, some sort of sacrifice or something like that, but somebody didn't get this offer. So somebody knows that they're not getting whatever they thought they were going to get. They're not getting that shit. And they're heartbroken about it. They're heartbroken about it. Yeah, somebody is in regret about a child situation as well. They probably thought that they were going to like have you as a baby mother or something like that, but they're all alone. Or something like some sort of child. They thought they were going to like mess up some sort of child situation here. But now they're sad because they couldn't. Okay. And there's some sort of evidence here. What is this Queen of Pentacles? There's some sort of evidence that you're good and they're in a drought. Okay. And they're trying to like communicate with you and shit like that, but you're defensive or you're protected. Okay. The truth is that somebody's burnt out because they see that you're doing good. That's the truth. So whatever somebody wanted for you, that shit's not happening. And some sort of lie is coming back up here. Or something's coming back on somebody. Something is backfiring. Something is returning that someone sent you. And they're heartbroken because their little plan didn't work. And they're in grief. They thought that they could mess up some sort of child situation or have some sort of child situation with you. Okay. Yeah. And they may have said something like you wanted money from them or something like that, and that was a lie. And someone has evidence that, you know, you have more money than them. Or it's about to be evident that you have more money than them. And this is about to be the karma that they receive. And everybody's about to see that this person's a fucking liar. And they're going to be heartbroken about this. Okay. And they're going to be angry. Like they're mad. They're a hater against you. Okay, so I'm getting somebody tried to mess something up. There is a backfire on the way. Yeah, there's a backfire on the way. Somebody was committed to putting you in illusions or committed to putting other people in illusions. And this shit is about to come back on them. Somebody's either about to see that somebody's broke, or somebody try to mess up some sort of child situation dealing with you. And that shit is not going to work. And they're about to experience karma for it because they're about to be heartbroken. And they're about to realize that you're a good person or that you're an earth angel. And everything that they sent you is about to come right back. What is honeymoon? Yeah, somebody was just like exposing that they were like dealing with you or dating you or something like that, right? But, or that you wanted to be with them or some bullshit like that. Yeah. Yeah, somebody was trying to say like you wanted to be with them or something like that, but you didn't take any action on them. They're trapped in their mind. Like, oh, you wanted to be with them, you want them or something bullshit like that. And maybe like you're in your feelings or something like that. But everybody's starting to see that this person is the person that's in their feelings. Yeah, they're watching you. And this is weighing heavy on them. And they're also watching to see if you have somebody new here. If you have somebody new and they're in the past, they're going to be heartbroken. Somebody's acting like they're not watching you. They're acting like they're not reviewing you, but they're watching you. And they're defensive against you. This could be a fire sign. They're heartbroken about something that happened with you guys in the past. They thought that y'all were like on some sort of honeymoon phase or some bullshit like that. But you didn't move forward with them. And they're trapped in their mind about that. Yeah, they're holding on to you. They're trying to like have some sort of child by you or something like that. But y'all don't have no relationship. You don't talk to this person. You don't care about this person. This person was waiting for you to come back so they can like have some sort of child with you. They wanted to trap you. So there may be some evidence here that somebody wanted to trap you. What is this lipstick evidence? Yeah, somebody's going to see that in the past. Or you realize that this person was trying to trap you or something like that, okay? Yeah. And this person can't trap you. Yeah. What else do you need to know right now? Yeah, somebody is like in some sort of lustful energy and they're a player, or they were in some sort of lustful energy and they were a player or something like that. What is lust? Yeah, somebody tried to pull something together, some sort of pregnancy. So somebody was in some sort of lustful energy, or they didn't want a commitment. So they tried to like get you pregnant or something like that. So you can like be held down or weighed down here. But that didn't happen. That didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work. And somebody was like really anticipating with this devil card on you returning. They really thought that you were gonna like be with them or return to them or something like that. Yeah, because you were gonna be pregnant or something like that. But that shit didn't happen. Now somebody's in regret because that shit didn't happen. And somebody's in some sort of player energy, but they don't have no money, or they're about to lose a lot of money. What's player? Yeah, somebody's worried about this shit. Somebody's worried about losing a lot of money. Yeah, they're heartbroken about it. Okay? And they're like acting like they're in this Nine of Pentacles energy, acting like they're single, sexy, and sufficient. But really, they don't have anything, but really they're a page. They don't have anything but a stick. And, you know, they're immature as hell. They're trying to act like they're like some sort of big boss, big player, pushing P energy. But they're like, yeah, this person is sick. Because some sort of car, this person may have some sort of car issue. They're sick about some sort of car issue here with some sort of other person that they may have been dealing with. Yeah. And that's what you need to know is that, what's this star in reverse? Someone's trying to put some sort of plan together here. Someone is sick about them trying to pull some sort of plan together. What is this Chariot in reverse? Somebody doesn't have any strength because somebody's slow. Somebody fell out with somebody. So somebody tried to like maybe talk about like other people that they were dealing with, thinking that, you know, you were going to chase after them, or you were going to be slow and you weren't going to have any strength, and you were going to fall out with them like, hey, I don't want to talk to you no more. I don't want to deal with you anymore because, you know, you're some sort of naive, weak energy or something like that. But they're sick because their little plan, you put together their plan, or you were smart here. You pulled their plan together. That they were like stuck. Somebody made some sort of decision and somebody sees that. So somebody can't move forward with you because they think that you know that they were dealing with someone else. Or that you're not slow, and them talking about them dealing with other people, that just turned you off and made you move to another direction. So you don't care about that. Okay, that's what you need to know right now. You also need to know that in the past, you also need to know that they know that you know that they don't have much. Okay? Yeah. That they don't have much. What's this 6 of Cups? Yeah, and that's something about some sort of neighborhood here. That they are not in no new neighborhood, or they were never gonna move or something like that. Or they told you they overshared. They feel like they overshared some sort of information about them, and they thought that was going to leave you in some sort of worrying energy. If they try to make themselves seem like a player, this was going to attract you, or this was going to reel you in, or whatever, because they thought that you were in some sort of naive, immature energy as them. But you're not. That just made you close it down and say, oh no, red flag. And they thought you were going to be worried, but now they're worried, is what you need to know right now. Okay? Yeah. That's what you need to know right now. So somebody tried to purposely stay in this lustful energy. Look, somebody tried to purposely go back and forth and cheat around and do all this other shit. Yeah, they manifested some sort of lustful energy here because they were logically watching you to see how you will react to it. And they thought that you were some sort of naive energy, and that you were going to be like, oh my gosh, and stalk them and watch them and chase them. But you closed that shit down because you don't play like that. Okay, you don't play around. And somebody is like, and you may have said that you're single, or you don't have time for this shit, or you have everything that you need here. Like, what the fuck am I chasing you for? Or why would I be here, or something like that? And this person's worried because they're losing everything. They're not only losing money, but they're losing you. You were like something that this person needed in their life. But what they did was they strategically tried to act lustful. They strategically tried to be a player because they thought that was going to catch you with the most, reverse psychology. They feel like reverse psychology works on so many people that they deal with, or so many, I'm getting this person's not really a player. They're just acting like that, or they just don't want commitment because they don't see anything that they like. But when it came to you, they are in this player energy, right? Because they're strategic with it. They thought that this was going to trap you mentally, but it did not. You actually don't need to play like that. And they thought that, what can I do to keep this person? They try to get you pregnant or something like that. And then they also try to play games because they thought manipulation psychology will work, but it just didn't work on you. That's the thing. Because you're a part of the collective, or you're just a grown-ass person who just don't play like that. Okay? So anyways, this person ends up losing you. Not only that, they're losing a lot of money as well. Okay, why did this person think that shit was going to work? We just want to see what it's given. Why did this person think that shit was going to work? Because they think that you were going to feel as though you wouldn't have any love, and that because they have a lot of options, and, you know, you were going to be like strict because of some sort of family. Yeah, so they thought that maybe like you were going to be like, hey, Didn't you want a family? Or, hey, you know, I'm pregnant or something like that. What about me? You know, and like fall in love and be in some sort of illusion. They thought you were in some sort of illusion about family and a ring. You know, like most people think that feminines are like their biggest accomplishment is marriage. Like, I'm married and I got a ring and somebody wants to be with me. You don't give a damn about that, is what I'm getting. You want a true divine counterpart. You don't give a damn who gives you a ring and who tries to marry you. And all this shit has been exposed, and this person's just sleeping in what you know. Like, you may have came out and said, I don't give a fuck about any of that shit it's talking about. I want respect. I want somebody who has all their shit together. I want money. I want love. I want to get along, you know. I want somebody who's hygienic, okay? I want somebody who has a nice car, okay? I want somebody to take care of kids. Like, your list goes on, and this person don't even know about your list, is what I'm getting here. And this person, you have exposed who you are, and this person's like, oh shit, I played my cards wrong. This person played their cards wrong to get you, and now they're in this worrying energy. Okay, that's what you need to know right now. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yeah, they played their cards wrong, and now they're in this worrying energy about you. Okay, thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.